Pochettino is looking for a new job, maybe now, maybe in the future, maybe he just wants a rest. But he will end up at a good club.
Yeah.
So
You know where this, well, if that was me, where next for Poch, this should just be a list of golf courses and beaches. Seriously, what is it with these people? They moan and groan and moan and groan and moan and groan. They get the sack, and then they can't wait to get back in. Then they moan and groan and they moan and groan. Go on the beach. Go play golf. It's like Wenger, FIFA. Back at FIFA, have a holiday, will you? Anyway.
Permission to speak, Your Honour.
Yes.
Thank you. You want to rule some of these definitely out?
Where am I going for? Right.
You want to go there first?
Rule out Major League Soccer.
That might happen in the future, but that ain't happening next.
Don't try to appease. And then Argentina. He's not going back to his home country.
He's not going there.
He's not going to Barcelona because of the rivalry with Espanyol.
Okay.
No.
Would he go there?
No.
Right. Okay.
That's pointless. Where are we?
You've got like 5 or so you've ruled out. So number 3, possibilities. What's this?
I'm conflicted because I tell you what I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted between 4 teams here: Paris Saint-Germain, Man United, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich looking for a full-time manager.
Correct.
Right. They will obviously have taken note of what he's done, and he's relatively young. Fits a lot of bills for them. I don't know if he can speak German. People say, well, he needs to speak German, has to speak German. He can learn German. Get a grip of yourself. Man United, it can only be short-term with Solskjaer. I think it can only be. As it is with Real Madrid and Zidane, depending on this season's success or not. And Paris Saint-Germain, if it implodes in the Champions League again, Tommy Tuchel has to come under pressure again. So there's 4 clubs there I'm sort of conflicted with.
Just want to talk about them for a minute, because there's a suggestion that there's...
He's not going to Everton, by the way.
Okay.
Forgot about them.
There's a clause, potentially, that he can't take charge of another Premier League team this season.
We hear...
If you believe that.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean he say he couldn't do it in the summer.
Yeah.
So we need 3
Which
for
leads
4.
back into my golf. Take a few months off, go and play golf. He probably doesn't play golf.
You wouldn't
Take it up.
You play golf abroad. You wouldn't
Take
play
it
golf in
up.
England.
Get yourself a life. You were saying?
I'm saying you can't play golf at this time of the year now.
Right. I think...
Who misses out? You've got 4 and you need 3.
I think they're going to fall over their own feet.
United?
Yeah. Stumble, stumble, stumble and miss out. I'm going
Real
to say...
Madrid, Bayern,
I'm going to
PSG.
say that's a chance. I think because Thomas Tuchel, Paris Saint-Germain are striving to get over that line. Champions League. If he fails again, it could happen. The second one, I'm going to say Real Madrid. Sit back, played in Spain, managed in Spain, speaks Spanish. Zidane is he could topple. It could happen. However, if Bayern Munich, unless they're waiting in Nagelsmann or whoever, they need a manager. Yes, Poch has not won trophies. They can't get away from that. And I saw somebody say, well, will he command the respect of the players because he hasn't won anything? Well, Kovac went in there with a poorer managerial record at less of a level. Bayern Munich players are well aware of Pochettino's work at Tottenham Hotspur. Fighting for the title on a couple of occasions for as long as they could. Getting to the Champions League final was a great story. He would command respect, and they need a manager. And I wonder if they're going to try and pounce before anything else happens here and say, listen, probably about the best we can get out there at the moment. Which he is.
Mm-hmm. I'd agree.
It's free and floating around. Do we wait and he might go to one of these other clubs? Or do we act and say, here's an offer, and by the way, you win things at Bayern Munich, unless you make a disaster. You'll win the Bundesliga probably, and you will be competitive in the Champions League again, and you'll be working with very, very good players. I think that's an appetizer for them, I really do. And for them, they get a young manager who was going a little bit stale at Tottenham and I think wanted out and wants a fresh start. I think that it's been talked about.
Makes sense.
I think for me at the moment, it makes sense. Is he a better manager than Kovac, who was sacked? Absolutely.
Yep.
Would the players respect him? I think they would.
Let's end by you giving him a piece of advice.
Golf.
Okay? Indeed.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Because there's a reason I know you're a 3 or a 4 handicapper, because you tell us every single day.
3.
I know. But you've
I've just come up from 2.
But you're 3 right now. Give him one piece of advice to improve his golf game.
Who?
Him, the guy we've been speaking about for 5 minutes.
We'll get on the course.
And then what?
Well, I've played golf with you, and there's not one piece
I'm
of
not
advice
saying-
I can give you.
I'm not saying I'm
to
any
help your
good.
golf game.
This isn't for me. This is about him. One piece of advice that's made you a 3 handicapper.
Patience.
Patience from him.
Patience.
Oh dear.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.